Hey, peace YouTube, Miss CNTF coming to you guys on some coffee and conversation. Just wanted to come to you guys and talk to you on something that I have found to be a little disturbing. Okay, now what it is and where I'm coming to you from is on the whole, you're not natural. You're using grease. Well, what's the reason for using hair grease if you're supposed to be natural? Or you're not natural, or why'd you go natural? Because you like to, you know, straighten your hair with a flat iron or blow it out, you know. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I really wish that we could come together, you know, a sisterhood that could come together and support and encourage one another. And I don't understand why there are such strict and rigid guidelines or rules or requirements or criteria for someone being natural. You know, what does it mean to you to be natural? Please let me know. Please fill up the comments section and let me know what it means to you to be natural. My opinion, being natural is no longer chemically straightening your hair. That's my opinion. If you want to color your hair, if you want to dye it, all the colors of the rainbow every other week, to me, you're still natural. If you want to henna your hair, you're still natural. If you want to put grease in your hair, you're still natural. I have seen YouTube videos where women are putting, you know, Monostat 7, Vagisil or whatever yeast infection, you know, medicine, you know, on their hair. They say that it's a good, you know, way to deal with dandruff, and it promotes hair growth. Now, are you going to see me put Vagisil on my hair and on my scalp? No, you're not. But I'm not going to look at that person or leave a comment if she's supposed to be natural. On a lot of videos where people are using hair grease, you know, I hear people saying, well, I thought going natural was so that you don't have to use all of those things. You know, I don't understand why you're not really natural. So my thing is, what is natural? You define what being natural is. That's you. It's your hair, and you can do whatever you want to do with it. If you want to flat iron the shit out of it every day, that's on you. It just kills me when people say that, you know, or have that type of mentality. I was on Facebook one day and just, you know, just perusing and looking through feeds and stuff like that, and somebody put out there, what good is it being vegan if you're going to smoke cigarettes? Why do you care? You're not the vegan. You over there eating your meat and eating your eggs and cheese and whatever else and bacon and pork chops. So why do you care if somebody else is vegan but they choose to smoke cigarettes? You know, everybody has their vice, because there's a lot of things that I see that aren't natural. Antiperspirant deodorant, because I tell you what, this ain't natural. You're supposed to sweat. You're supposed to sweat, and when you're putting aluminum in your armpit next to your lymph nodes, that stuff is absorbing into your armpit, and then it prevents you from sweating. That's not natural. Are you a natural Nazi that's questioning other people's naturalness, but you're using fluoride toothpaste? Because let me tell you, fluoride's not natural. Fluoride is a pesticide, and fluoride was the chief ingredient in the atomic bomb. The atomic bomb, okay? There's a reason why you can't swallow your toothpaste. It's deadly, and it's poisonous. Otherwise, if it was safe, you'd be able to swallow it, but you can't. It's a pesticide. What's not natural? Tampons. Are you using tampons? Let me tell you, that cotton in there has been treated with bleach. You know, I mean, sugar. Are you using pure cane sugar? Because sugar's not white. It's not natural. If you're, you know, if you use flour in your food, let me tell you, the color of flour is not white. It's brown. And that's why on the box, on the bag of flour, it says bleached flour. There's a reason why. There's a reason why sugar is bleached white. Because everybody knows that cane sugar and the color of sugar is not white, okay? So that's not natural either. So there's always a degree that somebody can go or somebody can take it to on whatever it is. And I just wish that sisters would just really just stop it, you know? Stop stop putting your ideas of what it means to you to be natural on somebody else. Oh, and just one more example. There was a while back where I had decided that I wasn't going to eat beef, okay? And I just hope that you guys can understand what I'm saying. I know I'm giving various examples and they don't all relate to hair, but I had stopped eating beef for I don't know, maybe about 1.5 years. I just decided just to stop eating red meat after some research that I had done. And someone had asked me, but do you eat pork? I sure do eat pork. I will tear up a BLT sandwich in a minute, honey. What? I will. You know, I'm still going to eat my ribs. Well, why you not eating beef but you eating pork? That don't make no sense to me. I would have figured that you would have stopped eating pork before you would have stopped eating beef. That's you, and don't put your thoughts on me. That was my choice and my decision to eat beef, and I don't have to justify that to anyone else. Like, okay, so that's all I really wanted to say, and I'm sorry that I got a little worked up, but I'm really passionate about it. And just really just wish that sisters would come together and support one another in their endeavors and on their journeys, regardless of what a person is putting in their hair. Because if you are a natural Nazi, I am sure that there are things that you are doing that may not be so natural to someone else. Whether it is in your demeanor, your attitude, your food, whatever. It doesn't matter, you know. Someone can always find a way to nitpick and question what you're doing, you know. I had somebody question my sisterhood one time. It's like, oh, what? Girl, I'm gonna take your sister card. What? You ain't gonna take my sister card, honey. Why you gonna take my sister card? Because I'm not doing something that you think a sister should be doing, or I'm not speaking the way you think a sister should speak. You're not gonna take my sister card, honey. So you do you, and I'm gonna do me. But it just kills me. Who the hell do you think you are? Let's stop tearing each other down and let's start building each other up and supporting one another. You know what I mean? If you don't, you can always have a different opinion, you know, and if it's constructive, then let's converse. I love to converse. I love to have dialogue, deep dialogue. I love it. But if you're just gonna come with some old nasty shit and some rude stuff to say, you know, your hair looks dry to me, what you doing being natural? Why are you putting that in your hair? I don't understand why. And you can tell when it's coming from a place of genuine interest versus somebody just trying to be nasty and messy. So I don't do natural Nazis here on my channel, so y'all can keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? I love my sisters. I love my community. I love being natural. I love my hair. I love it. I absolutely freaking love it. And I love watching channels. And I love watching people do different things with their hair. With different ingredients. Whatever, you know, the flaxseed gel. I want to try that. You know, whatever it is. I mean, we are here to, you know, should be supporting one another. I know I might be, you know, out somewhere in La La Land and, you know, like, oh, what you want is not reality. And obviously it's not, because there are always going to be haters, always going to be people who are going to tear you down and be, you know, skeptical of you and, you know, force their opinions on you based upon their rigid ideas that are in their own box. Don't put me in that box, honey. I'm gonna be me. And so hope that you guys appreciate it. Please, again, you know, put it down in the comment section. Put it down in the comment section. What does it mean to be natural to you? And do you feel that based upon what somebody is doing with their hair, putting in their hair other than a relaxer, does that change your idea of what it is to be natural? And then how do you think that that's going to make the other person change their idea? Like, oh, well, this person said I'm not natural, or this person is questioning, you know, my validity, or, you know, questioning me on, am I supposed to be natural? Because that'll come off, you know, my shoulder, honey, like water's off a duck's back. I'm not going to be questioning like, well, they asked what the point of being natural is, so now do I really need to justify it to them? It's ridiculous. But anyway, I do love you guys. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. And until next time, I know I done said it a million times, but peace out.